Welcome back to 7-Minute Options on Monday, August 30th. And this morning I woke up. Good news, both EWZ and JPM hit their GTC limits. If you recall, we opened these back on August 11th in episode 73. So if you guys want to check out episode 73 on why we opened them and what was the underlying assumption, go check it out. But either way, both hit their GTC limits. So we made some money on both of those. That's fantastic. So those are both closed out. We got our buying power back. So right now my options buying power is back up to above 3,000, which is fantastic. Looking at my position, a lot of my positions are 18 days from their expiration, and that's when it's time to roll. Usually I try to roll around 20 days out, but 20 days was hit over the weekend. Now it's 18 days. It's perfect. So let's start off with Palantir. Palantir, we have a covered strangle. So we got the 100 shares, and we got the put and the call. And right now we're doing great on both. So we only have $17 and $72 of extrinsic value left in these two positions. This one here with the 27, we are going to roll out both of them. And actually, both of them are actually still in the money, which is pretty good. So none of them are challenged. So right now, let's start with the 23. Let's roll that expiration out to the October cycle, 46 days away. Get $41. Why not? Actually, what we can do here is, instead of just rolling it out, let's roll it out and up closer to the, let's see what happens if we roll it up to the 24. So take it into the October expiration. If I roll it up to the 24, so here if I move it up to the $24 strike, that's a 28 delta. If I keep it at the $23 strike where we are now, it's the 21 delta. So I'm going to keep it at the, I'm going to go for the 28. I'm okay with it. And that's going to give me 69 bucks of credit. So let's do that. All right, let's look at the call side. 27 call right on at 26. 27 call still has $71 of extrinsic value in it. I feel like, I should hold it a little bit maybe, but it's fine. 18 days to go. I'm okay with rolling it out. I can get 69 bucks by rolling it into October. Let's take a look at that for a second. I could roll it out. It's already at the 45 delta. If anything, Palantir is going to move up. I can roll it out to the $28 strike and pick up 36 credit. Brings me down to the 37 delta. Because I don't feel like losing the 100 shares I have. Don't want to keep it at the 27. We're at $26.10 today on the stock price. There's a good chance that in the next 40 days, this is going to keep moving up. If I look at the chart for Palantir, let's take a look here. Yeah, it's definitely moving up. The RSI still has a little bit room to grow. So yeah, I'm going to actually roll it out to the 28. I pick up a little bit less credit, but that's fine. I can hold it longer. So that's fine. All right. So let's do that. That's for Palantir. Next one on the list, same thing. Covered strangle in Pinterest. All right. This is fine. The stock's at 56. My positions are 50 and 60. What happens if I roll this out to October? $71. Please and thank you. All right. And the next one is, wow, that's filled right away. And the next one here is the $60 call. Let's see. Let's roll that out to October. $15. Amazing. Again, I'm trying to collect all this credit premium here to dig myself out of the hole I have in Pinterest. So I'm really happy that I'm getting such rich premium here. This is good news. So let's keep an eye on that one. All right. Fubo, same thing. Covered strangle with Fubo, 100 shares. I got 24 and 29. Right now the stock's at 27. I'm okay with both of these. $83 for the put. Roll that out. Anytime I'm getting like close to 100 bucks for a roll, I'm happy. I'll take it. 29 here is 100 bucks. That's fantastic. Please and thank you again. That's beautiful. It's good news. So put that into October. Expiration. Fantastic. All right, let's look at Clover. Clover, I got the 10 put. Not a whole lot of extrinsic value left there, so let's see if I can just keep rolling this $10 put. Yeah, I don't get a whole lot, but it is what it is. It's better than me having to close the position at a loss, so that's fine. I'll take the 40 bucks there to buy myself more time. Square, let's see what we got here. Square, nothing's expiring in 18 days. Let's leave it. Both those are YOLO type positions. Silver, I have a $24 naked put. Right now it's at 22. Let's just roll that one out. How much do I get? I get Where's the October expiration? You know what? It's not on the list. Let's move this out to the monthly expiration. I got $22 of credit. Not a huge amount, but whatever. I'll take it. Yeah, silver is just not very volatile, and that one moved lower than I expected. So it's not a whole lot of money, but it's fine. I'll survive. I'll take it, and hopefully silver is going to start moving back up, or the volatility picks up, or whatever, right? And I can roll it out again for more money. But I'm just going to keep rolling that one out, hoping that silver doesn't go too much lower. And yeah, if it's $22 a month, that's fine. I'll take $22 a month. Much better than losing money. All right, Tesla, nothing to worry about there. Next 18-day expiration is on PayPal. All right, what do I have on PayPal? This is a debit call spread. Again, nothing new here. I already made my money because I sold a put credit spread to finance the debit call spread. So I already made like 15 or 20 bucks on this position. I don't remember the exact number, but really I'm just keeping these open just in case something magical happens to PayPal. And PayPal starts moving up to the 300, 310, 320 level in the next 2.5 weeks. Maybe I can close out for a small gain. If not, I'll just let it expire. So nothing to roll out there. Astra. All right, so Astra had a malfunction this weekend on their launch. So I think it was launch number 6 or launch number 7 or something for Astra. It did not go well, which means that the stock went down $2 today. So that's a big drop for Astra. Interestingly enough, it did not drop as far as my put on my put. So my put is still in the money. And you can see the $15 call here is almost at max profit because now nobody believes that in the next 18 days Astra is going to be at 15 because they just had that mishap during the launch. So I'm definitely going to roll out 7 to 7.5. See how much I get. Yeah, $35 for rolling it out to the next month. That's fine. And if Astra didn't go much lower than where it is today after that mishap on the weekend, then I think they're fine. On the 15 though, I feel like I can roll it out and down closer to where the money is. Again, I have 100 shares here, so I'm going to roll out the expiration here to October, but I'm going to roll the strike down a little bit. If I roll it down to, so I got $23 for rolling it out. At the $15 strike, I can get 50 if I go to the 12.5 strike. So let's do that. Let's go to the 12.5 strike. Let's pick up 50 and hope that Astra moves back. So that's all good there. The position in Astra, right? Yeah, that's correct. Next one is the VIX, SPY, SoFi, and Facebook. What do I have in Facebook? I have an iron condor. It's not in the money, so that's fine. Let's see. Why isn't this not closing out yet? Okay, so it's nearing the top, right? So my short call is at 385. Facebook is at 378. Interestingly enough, there's still $140 of extrinsic value. A little bit surprising. I would have thought, you know what? The RSI is quite high. I'm going to wait for Facebook to just pull back a little bit. Any kind of a little bit of a pullback in Facebook would really help this position in a relatively short term because it's only 18 days to expiration. So I'm going to wait another 3, 4, 5 days, hoping that this is going to move back a little bit, or at least not move up. And moved up $5 today. So at this point, even if it moves sideways or even down a little bit, it's going to help me out a lot in this position. It's hard to believe. I mean, this thing is not in the money, and yet it's not in a profitable position right now. So I'm going to hold it. I think in theory I could roll it out. If I roll out the calls, how much do I get? I can roll out the call credit spread to the October cycle and get $58. And the puts, I could get $26. I could pick up another $78 by rolling it out. Maybe I can even roll the puts up a little bit. Let's see, the put is at 335, which is right there. And I feel like Facebook has kind of gone past it. Any earnings announcements? No earnings announcements announced yet, so I think we're fine. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to if I roll it out, that'll give me 40 more days to kind of reach this call. So I feel like if I want to roll it out, I'm going to roll up the calls a little bit. You can see the 385 there is uncomfortably close to where the stock price is today. But then again, Facebook's RSI is quite high, so maybe it's going to go sideways for a bit. Right? We're going to have a bit of a pullback. I feel like that's what I'm going to do. I'm I'm going to wait for it just a little bit. I'm going to wait for another 2-3 more days, and if it doesn't go sideways or if it doesn't pull back, I'm going to roll it out. If not, I think this is going to start being positive and profitable very soon in the next few days. So now what happens if I take my calls and I roll them out? Let's see. If I roll it out to October, I pick up 58. But if I roll it out in October to the 390, 395, I still pick up 25 bucks. Is that really worth it? Worth rolling it out for an extra $5 on the upside? You know what? I'm going to say no. I'd rather just wait. I'm going to wait on this one. I'm still in the money. I think I'm doing okay. I'm still $7 away from it breaching my call strike. So that's fine. I'm going to give it a few more days. There's no rush for me to touch that one. SoFi, this is a bit of a cluster. I'm just going to touch the positions that are 18 days away. So I got this 15 call, 22.5 call. This is a debit call spread. It's not in the money, which means it's going to cost me money to roll it out. And I'm not going to pay money to roll it out. I'm not paying 46 bucks. Well, maybe I am. Let's see what I have on the put side. To finance this, I sold a 17.5, 12.5 put spread. It's at 14 right now. That's expiring in 18 days. So I sold this to finance my debit call spread. Can I roll this out for a credit? I can't. Painful. Painful. Yeah, I pay $9. I roll it out. I'm okay with paying $9 to roll this out. Buy myself more time. So that's why don't I do that? I'm gonna pay $9 to roll out the put spread. The call spread though, the call spread expiring in 18 days. The 15 to 22.5 debit call spread. I'm gonna wait. If this thing goes above 15, this thing pulls back to $16 within the next week and a half, then I can roll it out for very little money, maybe even a credit. But right now, I'm tempted to just let this expire out of the money. I don't feel like spending 48 bucks. No way I'm spending 48 bucks to roll that one out. So I'm just gonna let this one sit for another 5-10 days, see which way SoFi goes. If there's some good news on SoFi, this goes back up to 16 bucks, then I can roll this out and life will be good. The rest of the positions are not expiring anytime soon, so that's fine. And then that's it. All right, busy day rolling, but it's a good day because I got some positions that filled. So yeah, all in all, a good day. Hopefully picking up some extra premium here. I'm going to keep an eye on what isn't working and adjust the prices accordingly so I can get these filled and pick up a whole bunch of premium. And that's it. Life goes on. All right. Thanks.